Thank you, Dave and Eric. That was awesome and scary. Most people have never heard the voice of a butterfly. You've only seen our bright, colorful wings moving from flower to flower and quietly flitting on the wind. And I stand before you today, a rainbow-colored monarch, usually a creature of quietness, but coming now to speak of our fear for the dying of our species, afraid also for the many creatures whose lives are confused and altered by radical changes in weather, locations for water, food, tropical rainforests, oceans, or fields of flowers. The monarchs have been migrating the earth for more generations than you can number, and never before have we seen such rapid change. I come to you today as an ambassador for all the animal kingdom, which includes each of you in all your humanness. On this day, more than any other, can you see all the creatures around you, whether they're dressed up or not? Can you imagine their lives, the lives of one another, the lives of all the small beings upon the earth and all the large, the harshness of the coming winter, the troubles of laying food in store, the hope that seeds will implant and bud again in the spring, bringing newness and food to all creatures, the birds and bees, the rabbits and squirrels and bears and foxes, as well as to all you humans. You may not appreciate some of our peskier sorts, but if we didn't have those flies and roaches and rats and vultures, our earth would be covered in trash and rotting debris. Without the butterflies and the bees, our crops wouldn't be pollinated. Every animal depends upon another for food, for warmth, for protection, and we each keep that cycle of life moving. We need you, our human animals, to protect us, acknowledge us, and help us. We need you to think of us as you create your own industries of movement and innovation. We need you to keep safe places where we can breed and continue our jobs upon this earth. I am the only butterfly that migrates twice each year, south in fall and winter to Mexico, and then back north in spring, all the way to Canada. We need the flowers and the milkweed to feed us in our 3,000-mile journeys. And we notice when the earth is in drought, or when winter comes too early or too late, or when summer is too long or too short. And 4 out of 10 of us now die along our migratory path because of a lack of food. Our diminishing story is similar to others, including bats, frogs, birds, fish, reptiles, amphibians, and mammals, along with 1/3 of the reef-building corals in the ocean. Now, extinction is a natural phenomenon. It occurs at a natural background rate of about 1 to 5 species per year. But scientists estimate we're now losing species on the order of 1,000 or 10,000 times the background rate, with literally dozens going extinct every day. For the last few hundred years, humans have been able to track the failing of species, see their extinctions in this lifetime. This unprecedented rate of extinction has not been caused by asteroids or volcanoes, but mostly by humans who have affected the weather and devastated many natural landscapes. The animals hope that you can wake up and hear the cries of so many of us who are in danger, whose waters are filled with CO2, whose airs are filled with pollutants and hydrocarbons, whose lands are filled with waste, and stripped of their life-giving trees and grasses. Can you find another way to live? A simpler way that does not require so much from the rest of all of us, and that does not make our world so dirty. Now, I am very small, and my species is but one, but everything you do about a deeper understanding of our shared space on this earth will help. Our lives are connected, and our living depends upon one another. And it is not too late. We are not out of time. I implore you to learn to notice the beauty of every creature, its uniqueness, its special gifts, its connection to the ongoing movement of life. Notice your own beauty, your brilliant minds, your warm and loving hearts, your kind and helpful hands. If you will commit yourself to our earth, you will have the support of every butterfly, every bird, and every fish. If you will commit yourself to sustaining and understanding life on earth, we will hear you. We will be your guides, and our beauty will remain on this ever-evolving, creative, beautiful home. Amen.